Academy, the Phoenix Mercury coming in with a 5-4 record, ready to take on the Atlanta Dream. Griner in her 8th season in the WNBA. How about Shatori Walker-Kimbrough breaking through the lineup? This is her 3rd consecutive start for Phoenix. On the other side, we have Strickland and those big shoes. .69 Griner on the left wins the tip, and we're underway.
Tiffany, you were talking about this an opportunity for other players to step up, and I just think of the play Hamilton. I'm not going to take away my shot. That's it. That's it. I've been listening to that when I do my workout in the morning. I'm like,
so we got to find out who's young, scrappy, and hungry. You know,
that's it.
Blake Dietrich off the screen and throws it right into the hands of Brianna Turner-Kerner out on the fast break and misses the bunny. Easy opportunity there. Pass by for the Phoenix with this Atlanta Dream squad. Talk about a lot of shifting around in the league during this offseason as an offensive foul.
Have Pia Vaughn, Nia Coffey, Bria Hartley. You got Jessica Breland, who's not with the team this year, and to go along with Shatori Walker-Kimbrough.
Laney.
The Dream are coming off a loss to the Seattle Storm. That was their first game that they were playing without Kennedy Carter. And Coach Nikki Collins said, you know, she said, I have to admit, I was pleased they just weren't able to knock down shots.
Nakis, you know, back to that conversation about the Seattle Storm minus a Kennedy Carter, a ball player like Courtney Williams, who has an opportunity to come in and make a difference. You know, Nikki Collins asked her to accept this challenge, to be ready to step up, and she's a player that she believes can do so, as draining the 3-ball is Skylar Diggins-Smith.
It's tough for Courtney Williams to step into that role because she didn't have training camp. It's easier to step in that role if you've been here all along. But when you're not making that adjustment on the fly, that's tough.
With 5 seconds to go, nice bounce pass, and Williams cuts line, a cutting Elizabeth Williams. Turner in the corner. Off the mark. And the Dream pushing pace and going a little too fast. I was going to say, yeah, that's one of the staples that Colin wanted to come into this season with, is pushing the pace. But is that a dangerous kind of area to operate in when you're playing against a team like the Phoenix Suns to get out and run?
Well, she has said that early on her team was one of the fastest and one of the best and efficient at playing off the ball screen. But that was when you had Kennedy Carter. Now, Kennedy Carter, she can push no pass offense and score. Now, that's what you need.
Up in a 6-5 advantage for Atlanta. Smith trying it again. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough with the offensive rebound. Sophie Cunningham responds to her sophomore campaign for this Mercury group.
She had struggled from the perimeter, from the 3-point line. Finally saw it go through. My confidence came back.
At a season high 15 points against Chicago. Griner with the rebound. Tries to go for it again. Those long limbs can't come up with it. Again, when you watch a player like Courtney Williams, who's so explosive, he goes after it, follows her own shot, gets her own rebound. She is quick to create offense just like that.
Because she never stops moving. And you cannot predict what she's going to do, because she'll stop on a dime and then pull up for that jump shot. Points in the paint.
Quickly checking in and already making her presence felt is Bria Hartley, a player who has come in off the bench and has been absolutely spectacular for Sandy Pardello's bunch.
Well, she was red hot at the start of the season, then had a little bit of a setback, so she's working back into getting her rhythm.
Strickland misses. There's Hartley handling the ball, number 14 in orange. Tough pass into Turner. She keeps it alive. Smith thought about it, decides to drive to the hoop. Hot Seattle group. They played them last Saturday.
It was Skylar Diggins playing alongside with Diana Taurasi, each other and learning each other's roles. But now you take Diana Taurasi out of that, your roles for everybody, they change a lot.
Williams inside and blocked by Brittany Griner. Griner, who has done that her entire career, tied for most blocks last season in the WNBA. Monique Billings getting in the action. And again, nice recognition from Courtney Williams, unable to finish, but the second effort and opportunities for Atlanta, and they still can't get it involved.
But again, Tiffany, you see, they're getting shots. They're getting layups, and they're getting open looks. They're just not able to knock them down.
The lefty, Skylar Diggins-Smith, off the mark there. Somehow coming away with it is Lana Smith. As the shot clock winds
through her, and she is a tremendous passer out of the post. That's going to give you more time to get your shot off.
Griner pokes that one out. To your point, Carolyn, she had 18 points against Atlanta in their first meeting back on August 4th. The turnaround jump
all day long. There's not anything you can do about that. It's 6'9" with her release as high as it is. Nobody can get to that.
Courtney Williams picks up her
ability to pass to Brittany Griner. They have that connection from that experience. And Diana Taurasi has a terrific knack of not only creating a shot for herself, she kind of has that forward vision.
When you spend 16 seasons in the league, it just kind of comes with the territory. I mean, she did it her time at UConn, and then as you mentioned with the Olympic team, the all-time leading scorer in the WNBA. And one of the top assist leaders in that top 10 list.
When you say 16 years, Tiffany, that makes me feel old. There's Kalani Brown making her presence felt in the paint.
Brown, who is still getting into some game shape as she missed a few games to start the season. Missing at the rim with Hartley. Pull-up jumper in transition for Courtney Williams. And Coffee going down to corral that rebound.
I like this decision-making by Satori Kimbrough Walker and how she penetrated down the middle instead of forcing up a shot, saw a better shot kicking out to the wing.
Laney kind of caught herself in the lane, able to
press with Benijah Laney. I mean, you have a player that comes in and brings offense, but even on that finish, the left-hand bank shot, that's nice.
Kid falls to the floor in trouble, able to kick it out. Hartley got it. 37% from three-point range. Has dropped a couple here tonight. She has 6 points pacing the way for Mercury. Foot injury. And here she is quickly getting into her groove in this first quarter against Atlanta.
Hartley just hit the three. I'm going to give it up so she can get it back.
Time winding down, finds Smith. No good. Couple of orange jerseys going in, crashing for the rebound. So for her first personal. Billings on the inbound. Dietrich, with time winding down, does she get a shut off? Time! Oh, so close! And I have seen the WNBA players really take hold of this, and it's a passion project. I mean, it's a movement, yes, but it's also a passion project. And many of the women have shared their stories about social injustice and from their family to just what they've witnessed out in the streets of America.
The thing that I really appreciate about what the WNBA and the women of the WNBA are doing is they are well informed. They have educated themselves. This is not just a hashtag. This is not just a cop was shot because she was thought to have been a threat. It just doesn't make sense, because when people are protesting in the streets, when people are just about men, and the WNBA very focused in bringing about women.
Mental health check that went so tragically, but was also the motivation and the catalyst for the start for the Say Her Name campaign to help get that moving. It's got to go to work inside, and she's able to finish around the rim.
Well, Alana Smith having success with the Mercury go inside. They could do the same thing with Brittney Griner.
And so we'll see if that is the mindset now. They saw success with Smith, and they do it with Griner. No need right there. Backdoor cut from Shakori Walker-Kimbrough. She just adds such a great versatility, a player out of Maryland who just is just so tough to guard on the perimeter. She can also take the off the bounce.
She's got tremendous quickness. She brings great energy. She is a scoring threat and also a defensive presence as well.
The scoring threat continues from Benanja Laney, and Laney, who we featured in the Open, has to pick up that scoring. What do they do well? Scoring and assisting. And so they assist.
That transition with their defense. When they're passive, not so much. They've got to stay aggressive and really trust their athleticism.
Billings saw an opportunity, try points.
30 points. Yeah, I thought this was had that breakout first game. Then she started pressing. You know, she had put that expectation on herself every game instead of just letting the game come to her.
Averaging about 8 points a game as Skylar Diggins-Smith finds Brittney Griner, a couple of black jerseys surrounding her. Good ball movement.
The shot now, you just got to knock that down.
Elizabeth Williams, a rare mid-range jumper for her, with the way that Atlanta's been able to handle the defensive pressure and
I've been impressed with them, their ability. They're hanging in there. They're missing some key shots. They've had Phoenix only has 6.
That's something that Sandy Brondelli, you know.
In order for Griner to be open, the one time in, she'll pass out. She's going to repost as the defense is scrambling. That's prime time to go the big girl. You know, and Brittney Griner has said she wanted to be MVP this year. Well, you're not going to be MVP unless you get some touches, so she's got to demand the basketball.
She was runner-up in voting a season ago. And Brittney Griner can do just that right there. Again, you talk. Racked up that second honor last season. Rims in and out, 6 points for Griner thus far. Elizabeth Williams with a nice touch in the lane. Griner finds Walker-Kimbrough wide open, and she knocks it down.
Let Griner touch it. I'm going to tag it. She makes things happen, even at the high post.
Griner with a couple of assists.
Don't have her anymore. It's like the mad scientist. You've got to go back and quickly regroup, and you don't have a lot of practice time.
Which is now different here in August.
No Tiffany Hayes. You know,
no Renee Montgomery.
No Renee Montgomery.
Now no Kennedy Carter. I mean, there are just a lot of missing pieces, and they continue to play through it.
She's got weapons now. It's just a matter of them getting used to playing yet another system that wasn't practiced in the training camp.
Tripped away by Skylar Diggins-Smith. The pass over, and Walker Kimbrough was looking for the foul. No whistle, and here comes Atlanta. Ball makes the show. Good, yeah. Fourth-year player out of Princeton. Griner once more.
She's too non-demanding of the basketball. And I know trying to understand or trying to get used to playing with new players, but they need to understand
11-point spread here for the Mercury. And
I mean, she's pure now. That hurts. I have done that before. But you read my mind.
Manning with a team high 9 points. Tina Strickland, who's been quiet thus far, 0 for 4 from the field. Here's Courtney Williams again, that floater. And that is so tough to defend. I mean, talk about the energy and the quickness that she brings, but there's such control in that mid-range game for her.
And it's on a drop of a dime to just change the direction and then go up into the shot.
Victoria Walker-Kimbrough left wide open, and she made the dream pay. Up by 12 now. It's time for the largest lead for Phoenix, and then great defense there. Mercury, they look to find Walker-Kimbrough again, this time short.
Atlanta dribbling, the ball's getting stuck. Gotta move.
Elizabeth Williams, who's put together a nice first half, finds Shakita Strickland. Off-balance shot from Strickland won't go. Nice pass inside in recognition, and there's Turns on the night to go along with 5 rebounds and 8 points. Griner has been very efficient from the floor, shooting 4 of 5. And over the contested shot from Griner, the rise and fire from Courtney Williams. Kick out, pass back to Hartley. Hartley, step back, push off.
And if there's anybody that can just time to get up in that open window, it's Courtney Williams.
Just to think about, yes, there was a little separation there, but the athleticism and the bounce from Williams to be able to elevate that high to get that shot off over an outstretched Griner.
And because it's unpredictable of when she's going to go up,
third best shot blocker all time in the league is Brittany Griner, but Angelini with 3 to go on the shot clock. Injuries.
And delivering the basketball, scoring the basketball, she was bringing the business.
Out since last Saturday, and to think that she continues to do it at such a high level at 38 years old.
You're making me feel old, Tiffany.
Again, you know what? You know what? It's all love, baby. It's all love. Not even trying.
Oh, man, she has had a phenomenal career. Been fun to watch.
And again, a second possession for the Mercury where Brittany Griner did not touch the ball on offense. Now high points, and Bria Hartley pacing the way with 10 for the team. She's got the ball in her hand. Finds Kia Vaughn. A long two from Kia Vaughn in that corner. Good shot. The agent signee back in February. Joined the Mercury.
Smart Courtney Williams said, wait, we want to take the last shot of this quarter.
Blake Dietrich, who already hit a three, knocked down another one. Oh my, Blake Dietrich 2 for 3 from three-point land, cutting the lead to 10, going into the locker room. And this is without Diana Taurasi on the floor.
And Brittany Griner is leading the Mercury in assists.
Steal off the bat, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. They've got numbers, a little give and go, and missing the easy layup right there. Shakina Strickland trying to take it off the dribble. They're on cleanup ways and find ways to affect the ball game. 6 points now, 5 boards.
Well, just continue to hunt offensive boards. Second chance point.
Skylar Diggins-Smith. We talked about her addition, what it meant for her to come in, and she was trying to find a great deal. Denied Delaney, no weapon. Ways where Dixon Collins has been so pleased, and then she's got to be happy with the defense from Elizabeth Williams. Another turnover.
4 coming away.
Looking for Griner, trying to get it inside. He has to touch it, stays on the perimeter. And there's Griner. A little show and go, kicks it over to Diggins-Smith. And again, the long arms of Griner, able to keep that one in play, but here comes the dream. Trying to get some things in order and nice. Blake Dietrich, who had 2 threes to end that first half rather, and then Turner with back-to-back buckets on the other end for the Mercury.
It's getting out in the passing lane. Sometimes you got to gamble a little bit.
Courtney Williams hands it over to Laney. Laney with a nice pass.
Atlanta still in that 3-2 zone.
Over, and there's Diggins-Smith dialing it up from long range.
But you don't want Skylar Diggins-Smith to get hot, because once she does, she starts feeling it, it's over.
How about Benaja Laney continue? The dribble hits the deck, and 13 points now for Laney.
She not only has brought scoring, but she's got an understanding of playing at this level. Keep moving. That's going to create even more scoring opportunities for you.
With a block by Williams, Turner able to get it back. Diggins-Smith, he checked out. The NBA Jam reference, if she's able to hit the next one down the floor.
Okay, bring it.
Okay, well, you know, see, to me, that just dated me a little bit. Like, do you remember the arcade game?
Oh, yeah.
Game, NBA Jam? Okay.
That's it.
Blake Dietrich off the mark there. Now 50%. Oh, they tried to go back to Skylar Diggins, but Dietrich was able to intercept the pass.
She baited that on the backside, waiting to intercept that pass.
Reiner in traffic. Dietrich gets her hand on that one. Shot clock winding down for the Mercury. Walker Kimbrough has to put it up.
And she just walked back like, that's no problem. That's what I do.
It's another day at the office.
Right?
Nice move and the finish from Elizabeth Williams. And during her time in the league, she's really started to come around more.
And that will open up because she's got plenty of shooters around her.
Averaging 12 points a game this season. And Laney, or Benaja Laney is just such a tough stop.
Shoot, she might be all-star caliber.
Yeah. She has put together such a nice season. First year with the team. It's
Okay, next time we get a shot of Sandy Brundell.
Cox!
There you go.
Yeah!
Now that she's let her hair grow longer, I'm like,
okay, I get it. And you know, while she was in the bubble, I saw some of the second-year players who was it Sophie Cunningham and Alana Smith. They actually let her dye the hair. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, nice pass by Skylar Diggins.
Turner for two in transition. That's just one of the things where you have fun in the bubble. You just take advantage of all the time that you have around your teammates and your players.
And you got to come up with stuff to do to get your mind away from basketball so it's not just 24/7. So that you miss it a little bit.
Yeah, you do. Well, that was one of the things that Nikki Kalman talked about before the game was that, you know, the team had a couple days off. They went to the beach. It was great team bonding for them. Again, taking their mind away from basketball is like the mental health day, if you will.
Well, Sophie Cunningham.
What was your getaway? You talked about.
I coached at Florida, was on my staff. And so Sam or my brother from Atlanta would bring the kids up, and that was a great just getaway. With time only with time.
Laney. Good short way to pipe that rebound with Brianna Turner. Second year out of Notre Dame. Bria Hartley.
In the league. This is her 11th season. You're getting old, Tiffany.
Missing from three. Courtney Williams back the other way. And again, deflection to the active hands on defense. Can they create some offense? Well, pushed off there from Hartley. 12 points off the bench in 12 minutes.
Hartley picked up her dribble, pushing down in transition. Nice handles in the paint, in traffic, but then picked up her dribble. Said, oh, you want to leave me? Phoenix looks much more aggressive than they did against Chicago.
I was going to ask you.
Concentrated effort to get the ball in the paint, whether that be off the back, and I don't if that's carried over from their defense, because I feel like their defense has picked up as well.
9 steals on the night, to your point, Carolyn, for Phoenix. that shot. That was first infraction committed by Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Brittany Griner says, no ma'am, not today to Kalani Brown.
Now you got to reward her.
Hello.
Give her the ball. There you go.
That was kind of,
because you've got Brittany Griner in the backstop.
Griner now with a 7th point. After knocking down those 2 free throws, closing in on a double-double. Williams kicks it in the corner. Dietrich, no good. Williams coming up with it. Offensive board. And this time, Courtney Williams rejected. She went at it again. She says, I'm not backing down. Look at the quickness in the open court from Shatori Walker-Kimbrough and how quickly she... The fearlessness of Courtney Williams, perhaps.
I don't know if it's fearless or just not a good decision.
Great decision there.
That's what Phoenix has. When you've got Kia Vaughn on the floor with Brittany Griner, you got a 4 that can stretch the floor that really will open up things inside.
The drive and the kick out, Monique Billings. She gonna roll over? Oh yeah. Okay, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough.
Season.
Blake Dietrich trying to point out orders. Got to get moving quickly. Courtney Williams puts it up before the buzzer. Remember, she missed all of last year on maternity leave, but she is returned early on to her 2018 form.
Oh, yeah, she's in phenomenal shape. Look at Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Yeah, Skylar Diggins spent some time in the offseason working out with Diana Taurasi so that they could start feeling each other out and understanding. Yeah, they're 2 strong personalities, very competitive, and when those 2 can work together with this team, makes them very dangerous.
Like Dietrich with the shot, what the team would look like and how they would gel together as this new big 3, if you will, with Taurasi, Griner, and Skylar Diggins-Smith. For them to get into that rhythm, but that's a trio that is ever so dangerous. And whenever Taurasi comes back,
well, I think that they've got great respect for each other, and they've watched each other play. Now to put it all together and understanding, it's all coming together. And I think too, what adds to that are players like Shatori Walker-Kimbrough and Sophie Cunningham. Bring that swag, that attitude.
First action for Jalen Agnew, the rookie out of Creighton. You know, she's being a coach from the bench. I mean, how much assistance is she giving her teammates?
Oh, I'm sure she's given a great deal. If you know Diana Taurasi, she's never one that's short on work. Teammates come out and she sees something, she will share that information with them. And a lot of times you can see things differently as being a player out on the sideline as opposed to being on the court.
Alexis Jones with her first bucket out of Baylor, now in her 4th season. side from Yvonne.
I've always liked her post patience. She catches the ball, just a little hedge fake, and then turn and go.
Teardrop floater from Courtney Williams. Making it rain. All over the court.
It's like playing horse. Find a spot. I can match you.
We saw that the other night between Indiana and Vegas in the first half. Something like that. That was the most
ridiculous
this season.
Lighten it up.
Williams. This is an Atlanta team that's rolling. Now she's ready to write a book about this time here. Of course, the shortened season just nearly midway through. It's abbreviated 22-game WNBA season for 2020.
Well, I can only imagine you have in your mind what it would be like to go into these situations. Then once you get in, what it actually is. It's 3.30 for the Phoenix Mercury. They are 10 of 21 from the three-point line.
Taylor Agnew was just like, okay, when you talk about three-pointers, let me drain one.
You know, after 10 o'clock, some people get turned up. That's what has happened for these two teams from the three-point line.
Downtown after dark.
You called it.
Monique Billing bullying her way through that. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, mentioned, has been feeling it from beyond the arc. Hartley trying to go to work on Alexis Jones. Williams too strong, follows her own shot, puts it back up again.
Phoenix, 4:14 left in
Phoenix spends the timeout. Regular season concludes on September 12th.
Well, they need to accumulate as many wins as possible. They dropped two early, one to Los Angeles and one to Indiana. And then later, dropped one to Seattle, and just the game before this one to Chicago. So they've got to build that cushion back up.
They can hold
Griner and just get used to playing through like a Seattle team that can take care of the basketball and get runouts. When they have to play Phoenix in the half court, they've got to get used to and patient enough to play through Brittany Griner.
Well, they only had 2 weeks of training.
They've got experience, that trust factor built, and that can only be done over time.
Agnew fouled on the way. Potentially repeat cases.
And the bound of Asia Wilson and taking on the leadership role, and the combination of both she and Angel McCautry together are a tremendous 1-2 punch. Now she is playing really another role because she's a distributor. She is playing some defense right now, and I think that for that to continue up on to go on with Nneka Ogwumike, I mean, I think that they're a team that could potentially be dangerous as well.
They They had 5 players in double figures against Washington. I think Raquana Williams, who has been lights out from 3-point range.
True, yes.
But one of the things that, Derek Fisher has talked about, and, naturally he's preached since taking over, and now in his second season, like, what are we doing to make things better defensively? And they showed that in their win over Washington Thursday.
Well, and I think that, it's a prime example of leadership, too. When you have Candace Parker playing defense, and everybody's going to say, if CP3's playing defense, I need to, too. Do it consistently, because can run, they've got to start out stronger and then maintain.
Got Stephanie Dolson back, returning from an ankle injury, so they're happy to have her back helping on defense.
And from this game, Nikki Collins gonna have some highlights to be able to show the positive things that her team was able to do offensively, especially out of their ball screen action.
'76 Phoenix has controlled Bartley, who came off the bench and has 24 points. That's a game high.
It's a nice night out.
Yeah.
But when you look at Phoenix wins versus loss,
87 points a game, one of the top offenses.
Face up. We've talked about Brittany Griner, Skylar Diggins got hot, Shatori, Kimbrough Walker Kimbrough, I'll get it right eventually. Knocking down shots, Bria Hartley. They've just got so many weapons.
All but one who have touched the floor for Phoenix has scored points here tonight. Courtney Williams is always everywhere. It's fun watching her play. She's like an Energizer bunny out there. On the bench, the Atlanta Dream will have to go back to the drawing board and try to figure some things out. Wow. The Phoenix Mercury will improve their record to 6-4 on the season after dropping Wednesday's game to Chicago. It was truly an all-around effort. A dozen three-pointers made with Griner